What's up, Flare family? How's everyone doing tonight? This is September 2nd. May upload this tonight or tomorrow morning. But I wanted to do a quick video. It's claiming day. I generally will start claiming, playing around with stuff, usually on the weekend, but being the holiday weekend, I rolled it over to Monday. So let's get into it. This is about claiming our rewards, doing some things with it. So I'm going to start on Kinetic. You can see we're earning protocol rewards on Kinetic in terms of Joule. And then we're earning Key, which is staked Joule. Of course, we're earning some R-Flare rewards. Nothing's claimable yet. We know when we click Go Claim, it's going to take us to the token management portal site. So we won't click that just yet. And then we've got staking rewards because you're staking and holding Key. I'm letting this stack up, but I am going to claim Key. So under Key stake rewards, I've got 307 Key, 1632 in terms of dollar value. I'm going to go ahead and claim that Key because that will just further compound my stack. So I'm going to go ahead and claim that. I'm going to let the Joule, I will just let the Joule stack up, but I am going to claim the Key rewards because it is further compounding and adding more rewards when I do that. So you see they're gone. We've got some borrower rebates in terms of Key. I'll go ahead and claim that as well. I'm getting confirmation in my Bifrost wallet through Wallet Connect. So I've got that. And then the lending rebates, because you are holding Key, so it pays to hold Key. And I'm going to go ahead and claim the lending rebates as well. And I will just let my Joule continue to stack up. Our Flare is not ready to go yet. And then I've got some more Key up here, so I'll go ahead and claim these Key rewards as well. Again, Key is just staked version of Joule. And because you hold it, it's staked already, and you vote, you continue to earn more on the protocol. So I am just going to go ahead and claim all my Key. So I've done that. So I'm pretty much done. I'm not claiming any Joule at this point with Kinetic. So let's pop on over to Enosys, because in Enosys, I do got some stuff over there. And I will go to Enosys. I'll go to my pools. You can see I've got some Apesys here. I'm going to go ahead and claim this Apesys because I am converting this Apesys over to Joule token. I had been using my Apesys to stack ETH to buy more Flare tokens, etc., etc. But now I am actually going to take this yield, this inflation rewards for participating in these Enosys farms. I'm going to take this and I'm going to actually swap that over to Joule token. And I will either stake it or I might go into the new pool. I did see that Sparkdex has a new pool, which I'm going to show you. So I might actually do that instead. I might take it, swap that Apesys to some Flare or S-Flare, and then go and play in the new, there is a new pool that just popped up in Sparkdex, and I'll show you that here in a minute. But right now, let's see. So Apesys, so let's see how much Apesys I let build up in terms of Flare. So 1,000 Flare, basically. So 500 and 500 is what I could use if I wanted to in the Sparkdex pool. So I've claimed my yield. I do have some stuff on Songbird, but I'm letting that build up. I'll show you. I'm letting my SFIN build up. I think most of you guys know. I'm letting that build up until I have one SFIN off of the earn yield. Let me get over Songbird. Bear with me a sec, guys. Okay, here we go. So my pools. All right, so I'm at 0.54 SFIN. So it's getting up there, halfway there, halfway home. SFIN's paying, XFi canned LP over on Enosys is paying 37% LPY. Okay. So I think we're done with Enosis. Also, remember Flare Metrics, flaremetrics.io. Go to DeFi, hit Supercharge. It will show you all of the different LP pairs and protocols that are participating in Flare's Flare Emissions Rewards program. And it tells you the specific pools and the protocol. So when I was cruising through here, I can see where I might want to, participate in what pool, what LP pair, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. And it tells you that, even takes you right there. All right. So earlier I was talking to my nephew. I was getting him on to participate in Blazeswap. I looked on this page. I said, hey, this one is paying 60% APR on Blazeswap, USDT, wrap flare pair, 0.3%. So I had him go do that. Okay. So let's go to Blazeswap. So Blazeswap pool, you can see I've got my pools. I've got my rewards, which I'm not going to claim these right now, but I've got rewards 9.713 available in flare drops. You know what? I will claim that because they're flare drops. So let's do that. I got 30 total, looks like, coming from 2 pools to claim from. So let's do that. Let's see what accruing FTSO rewards for Epoch 221.9 round. So I want to claim this, but it's moving super slow. So let's let that sit for a minute. Let's go over to Sparkdex. Go to farms. And I come over on Sparkdex quite a bit just to see what new farming pairs might be available. And when I open it up, what did I see? S-Flare and Joule staring back at me. For 257% APR, 4.9% is fees. You got the rewards of 252%, which is obviously that is our Flare emissions. There is 125,000 daily Joule tokens. Woo-hoo. Who's managing that pool? Stare Protocol. Remember, formerly, I, as a U.S. citizen, couldn't participate in the Stare Protocol, which had the S-Flare and the Joule LP pair all along. I couldn't participate. But now Sparkdex has this S-Flare Joule pair here. So you saw already that I had some emissions from Apsis. So I'm gonna jump in this guy. I'm all about Joule token, not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Do your own research. But I do like this. So I'm going to get in that. But anyway, let's go back and let's look at my deposits. I'm playing and participating in these pools. There's no R-Flare yet to claim for either of the 2 that I'm in. But if I go to pool, I might want to claim some USDX. Remember, I'm in a pool with USDX. I might want to claim some of that and swap it over to CUSDX. And earn some of that 8% yield. Okay, here we go. Flare USDX. Let's click on that. And let's see if I've earned any USDX since I last claimed. I've earned 7 cents. I don't think I'm going to mess around with that right now, so I think I'll let that ride for now. But I do want to go back to, Enosys, because I'm going to play in this S-Flare Joule LP that's kicking off 256% APR. So I'm going to Enosys. I'm going to go to the Enosys DEX because it's their Apsis, their governance token. So it's probably going to have the best spread swapping it there. Let me get over to Flare. Let's get to Apsis. And I can probably get, I'll do 50% of this. I can probably get, I think Apsis has, let's see here, hold on. I think if I go from Flare, I think I can go to S-Flare. I can, okay. So maybe what I'll do is maybe I'll just swap it all to S-Flare. Can I do S-Flare from Apsis? Let's check it out. Apsis, S-Flare. No, I can't go to S-Flare. Okay. So I'll just do 100% flare, and then I'll swap some of that over to Joule, swap some of that over to S flare. It does show I can do S flare. Let's see. I'm going to need S flare anyway, so let's do that. Let's just go 100% S flare. Let's go ahead and swap it. Swap it and pop it. All right. And then we'll go to Sparkdex and we'll swap that S flare, 50% of that S flare for Joule token and start earning that APR. All right. So it looks like, you can see now I've done the swap successfully. I have 917 S flare. So let's go to Sparkdex. Let's go to the swap. Let's put Joule below. Let's go up here to our S flare, and we're going to do half in the name of Joule token. And you know this is incentivized as well with, so this is telling me the price impact is too high. So I don't want to be paying more than I have to. So let's lower the number so that there's not a price impact. There's probably not a lot of liquidity yet for this pair, which is probably why that happens. So let's see what happens here if I go to 400. Okay, so it's still giving me a price impact. Let's try 300. So let's see if that works. We're still getting a price impact. So you got to play around with this and make sure that you're not, because the price to trade to swap that will be out of range of acceptability as far as I'm concerned. So I don't want to be giving away and paying high swap fees. So let's see. Typically what I will do is just make the denominations that I swap smaller. So let's try 200 and see if we can get out of that pesky. There we go. All right, so we'll do 200 at a time. Let's swap it. We'll do 200 at a time and 450. I'll try to do 250 this next go around. All right, so I'm swapping some of my S flare for Joule token. And let me try 250 and see if that will work. So let's take this out. Let's go to R flare. Let's get out of this wrap flare. Let's go back to S flare. Joule token. All right. Sometimes you got to click off of the swap feature, then go back to it, let it reset. So there's S flare and Joule token. So we know 200 got us in there. Let's see if 250 will let us get in there without a price impact warning. Negative, Nancy. How about 199? Roll the dice, 199, baby. Come on. Negative. All right. So maybe I got to go a little lower. The pool for S flare and Joule on Steer Protocol is like almost a milli. It's almost a milli, people. It's a big pool. And it's all been on Steer Protocol because it was paying some great APRs. Lord help me. All right, so I'm going to play around with this a little more, but what I wanted to do, and maybe I'll just go ahead and do it and I'll come back and do the rest later, but I wanted to finish the swap and then do an LP pair, but I will, let's see, I'll try 100 real quick. All right, 100 is not working. Let's get out of there. All right. So anyways, let's go back to the farms, guys. I got some I swapped over. And let the farm populate. Okay, so we're going to go to the Joule. And when we drop this down, it's going to say get some LP. I don't know why they did that. Let's get out of there. Let's go back to this. Joule rewards. I like this. I really like this. This is good. This looks good. Okay, so in wallet, it's showing I have, it's not picking up my wallet. Hold on. It's not picking it up. Let's go back. Let's try to go. Okay. So we're going to go, let's go back to the farm's going to take us back to the pool. I just wanted to see what the fee was. Okay, so the 981, this is the 0.3%. All right, so let's go back to pool, 0.3%, and let's create an LP pair, double-sided. So we're going to go S-Flare. And then we're going to go Joule, so we got some Joule. And we're going to do 0.3%. And you can see when you do 0.3% in 4, it should show us our APR. 4.91% is what that's shown. And I think that must just be fees, because the majority of that, I think, is coming in Flare or Joule rewards. So 0.3, you can click through the different ranges. I'm just going to do full range, which may not give us the best yield, but it's going to give us what we need. We're going to do max Joule, which you see it adjusted my S-Flare balance. So I'm going to approve my S-Flare, and I'm getting a confirmation in my wallet now. Okay. And then I'm going to approve the Joule, and I'm approving these to be used as a liquidity pair. So you got to approve each of the tokens first. Getting one for Joule now. All right, so I've approved both of those, and so I should have a button that should pop up here. There we go, add the liquidity now. So I get to add it. Confirm you want to add liquidity, yes. So I'm getting confirmation in my wallet that I'm adding liquidity. So I'm adding that LP pair. Now I should be able to go pop back over to farm and stake it. So let's go to farm. So you see it was right there. It actually popped up already. So let's go back to the pool. Here we go. Click the down arrow. We want to start earning some daily Joule rewards. Let's go. Staked. Let's see. Let's go back to pool again. I saw it pop up in my pools over here. So, sorry, internet's moving a little slow, guys. All right, so there it is. So I'm in this pool. 1376 in terms of liquidity. Looks like the rewards will be paid out in S-Flare and Joule. And then, of course, there's the Joule, the daily Joule rewards as well that's paying out. I've got to play around a little bit as well, a little more with this one. This is one that's managed at Steer Protocol. Remember, Sparkdex is providing it on here. Steer is a little different, but there you see the 125,000 in Joule daily rewards for playing. But I've already got LP, and when I click this, it's taking me to this site, which obviously is not very helpful. So I've already got some LP. It's not picking up. For some reason, it's not picking up my LP over here. You see this? It's not picking up in wallet because I've got LP tokens because I'm in a pool. So there's an opportunity to stake, and then you can earn Joule rewards. So I got to play around and figure out what's going on, because this site is not working. When I click on this, it's not working. So stay tuned. I'll have more information on that. But we're in the pool. We know that because if we go to pools, we can see it's one of our pools that we're actively in, showing up here. Once it catches up, you'll see. And so we're in that S-Flare Joule juicy 200 plus APY pool. Okay, so we saw Blazeswap, we saw Sparkdex, we saw Kinetic, Enosys. By the way, Steer Protocol, there's Steer Protocol. I have a video on that too, guys. All right, but you can't be a U.S. citizen, rather, to play on Steer Protocol. So I was really enthused to see that Sparkdex brought that pair to Sparkdex to play around in that, because it's a good APY. We go over here. There's no emissions yet to claim. You can see when I click on the project, like Blazeswap has been pumping them out weekly, but there's nothing there yet. And I expect these to show up probably next week after the airdrop. Blazeswap may be at any moment, but certainly the other two, to probably show up after the airdrop. Okay. So all of these available funds, I can withdraw these because they're ready to withdraw, but I can leave them in there and it will continue to pop out airdrop because this is wrapped flare. So there'll be flare drop distribution that'll be available to claim. Okay. Guys, I think that's it. I wanted to take you on a journey, running through some Dapps, swapping, claiming. I got some work to do over here to figure out why this Joule S-Flare is not showing up in my wallet. And then I'm looking at, so it looks like we've got some more that came through that swapped over when we were trying to swap. So price is still crazy. That's crazy. Yeah. All right. Anyway, guys, let me know what questions you've got. Not a lot of news yet. The things that have popped out, obviously, continue to test F assets. Continue to test the F assets. Continue to mint and redeem daily. Don't hodl your FXRP. Redeem daily. I usually go on there, I'll mint and I'll redeem daily. Someone asked me in the comments about Focus. Let's see. Someone asked me about Focus. Focus is an FTSO that has a Focus Pass. They have a token. They have an NFT as well. So essentially, you've got the NFTs. You can buy these NFTs on Xhaven. You can probably buy those NFTs on, which was formerly Sparkles, by the way. But you can buy, I'm not going to go directly there. I never go direct. So let me back out of that. But anyway, so Focus Pass, which is an NFT. There's different rarities of the NFTs. You can buy the NFT and then you would stake the NFT on this site. So if I had an NFT in this wallet, which I don't, I could stake the NFT on this site, right? Once I stake the NFT on this site, then I need to have 50,000 flare that I'm going to stake with FTSO's validator. So yeah, in order to be able to benefit from the Focus Pass, you got to have the Focus NFT, which you can get on Sparkles or Xhaven. You got to stake it on this site here, right? focusflr.app/staking. And then you have to then take your 50,000 flare and you got to stake it to one of the two validator nodes that Focus FTSO has. So if you go over to validators, go back to this flare metrics, and you go to validators, they have two. They actually have two validator nodes that you can stake your 50,000. Remember, 50,000 is the minimum to stake unless you go with liquid staking, at which time you can do less than 50,000. You can do any quantity. But if you go over to, you see Focus, TSO, they have one, and then there's another one. There's two that Focus has, and you'd have to stake with them directly. So you put your 50,000 in. It has to be the same wallet, obviously. You get the NFT, you stake the NFT, then you start earning Focus tokens every month. They drop them in your wallet, and you can see the tokenomics of the Focus token. But they also reward you when you stake your pass every month. You're also rewarded with Flare tokens. So you get Flare tokens as well as Focus tokens every month as a result of delegating, or excuse me, of staking with their validator, and with having the NFT and staking the NFT on their site. Okay, somebody asked about that in the comments, so I wanted to show you. You know, it really starts with you got to have the NFT, and once you have the NFT, then you're able to if you have 50,000 Flare, then you can go stake those Flare and subsequently start earning Focus tokens as well as Flare tokens. So here goes the Xhaven website. And there's the Focus passes. Focus is a hot one. So you click here and you can make an offer. You can bid on them. This is a legendary here. Wow. More from this collection. Let's see. Let's go here and look at some of these other ones. But anyway, you got to get to Xhaven site in order to buy the NFT. You can buy the NFT. A lot of activity going on with these Focus passes. Highest sale, almost 700,000 Flare. That's crazy. Floor price right now is 35,000 Flare. So the cost, there's only 600 of these. The cost is 35,000 Flare if you want one of these. That's the floor price. So you can see right here, obviously it changes by rarity. There is something to the rarity. You know, you earn more if you have a more rare NFT for Focus. I think I just lost my site. There we go. Okay. So we go to the Focus pass. You can see it tells you, you know, you get a share of the pool, Flare and Focus tokens, and depending on what your rarity is, you get more, right? So there you go, guys. Let me know if you got questions. Let me know if there's anything I can do to assist anyone. Appreciate, as always, the comments, the suggestions, the feedback. You guys are awesome. And I will leave it there. I'll be back soon with more info. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate you. Bye.